So there were a lot of things that I had already known about what to expect during pregnancy, but there were so many things that I was really not prepared for. And I really wish if I would have already known or somebody would have already told me about it. But don't worry, you guys are covered because I'm here to share all those things I experienced during my pregnancy and I wasn't ready for it. So let's begin. During your first trimester, you are going to fall asleep anywhere and everywhere. I used to feel so drowsy when I used to go to work. मुझे 2 घंटे लग जाते थे, like 1 घंटा आने 1 घंटा जाने में, and I would never fall asleep. मैं कभी नहीं सोई हूँ मेरे ट्रांजिट में. But when I was pregnant during my first trimester, it was so difficult to even keep my eyes open. There was this one time when I fell asleep in the bus and I almost missed my stop from getting off the bus. There's no way to escape this thing, right? So it's going to happen and it's a part of your pregnancy. So anyway, बहुत ज़्यादा नींद आएगी. मैं तो ऑफिस से घर पे आने के बाद भी I used to sleep off. Like I used to just come home and crash on the bed. मुझे बस नींद चाहिए थी. And that also makes you kind of cranky because you want to sleep and there is so much happening around you. You are expected to work at work, of course. Then when you come home, you have your daily routine to take care of, house cleaning, cooking, सारी चीज़ें करनी होती है. So somebody else around you might not understand what you're going through, but you have to kind of make them understand. Be prepared for that. If you're already planning for a baby, you're going to feel super sleepy in your first trimester. Once your first trimester is done, you're good. Number 2 is brain fog. I feel like it is a part and parcel of you feeling sleepy constantly, right? उसकी वजह से दिमाग नहीं चलता है बराबर से. बहुत ज़्यादा भूला करती थी मैं तो. आई यूज्ड टू फॉरगेट सो मेनी थिंग. आई वुड फॉरगेट वेयर आई हैव केप्ट माय कीज, आई वुड फॉरगेट वेयर आई हैव केप्ट माय वॉलेट, आई वुड फॉरगेट कि खाने में कौन सा इंग्रेडिएंट डालना है. ऐसी ऐसी चीज़ें होती थी मेरे साथ. इवन एट वर्क इट वाज डिफिकल्ट. यू जस्ट नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट यू आर सराउंडेड बाय पीपल हु आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड हु नो दैट यू आर प्रेग्नेंट एंड दिस इज व्हाई इट इज हैपनिंग. आई रिमेंबर देयर वाज दिस वन टाइम I reached work. मैं ऑफिस पहुंची and we have like ID card, right? You have to access your ID card and then you get inside the office. I was using my house keys and I was tapping my house keys for like almost 3-4 times and I'm like, what's this door not opening? पीछे से मेरी colleague आई and she's like, what happened? And then she sees what's in my hand and she started, we both have a big laugh and she's like, it's okay, don't worry, it happens. Be ready for stretch marks. Now, I know stretch marks is very normal. हाँ, pregnancy में stretch marks तो आते ही है. Like ये कोई नई बात नहीं है. But the reason why I brought this stretch marks topic up is because for the initial 7 months, I had 0 stretch marks on my stomach. एक भी stretch mark नहीं था मेरे stomach पे and I was so happy, you know. But as soon as I finished my 7th month, I started getting horrible stretch marks. They are actually super dark and they're fresh and maroonish color के होंगे. ऐसे stretch marks पेट पे आ जाते हैं. So initially they are maroonish and it takes ages for them to fade away and blend with your skin color. So if you're trying any bio oil or any stretch marks cream or anything which I am also applying but it doesn't really help, try it यार. अगर आप लोगों पे काम कर रहा है then I'm really happy for you. In my case नहीं चला यार मेरे पे. You can't do anything about it because it is what it is. During pregnancy I experienced a lot of acid reflux and it was super irritating. बहुत गंदा acid reflux होता है. I don't know if you've heard about it before. So कई बार ऐसे होता है ना कि तुम लोग कुछ खा लेते हो, हाँ अच्छा लगा इसके लिए. When you try to sleep in the night, the whole thing comes up and it's not even like coming out of your mouth. इतनी गंदी feeling आती है ना, like I'm not even joking. Okay, so before my son gets up, let's quickly talk about the next symptoms. Skin tag is like a mole kind of a thing. Mole ही बोलते हैं ना. So if you're someone who's pregnant, expect there might be skin tags here and there somewhere on your body because when I got one on my back, I was actually wondering कि ये पहले से था कि अभी भी आया है. But of course it was new because I had never seen that before. The other thing about skin tags is that एक या दो भी आ सकते हैं और you can also get many skin tags. So if you are really concerned about them, I think you should really get them checked to make sure that they are not cancerous or something like that. But other than that, that's a very normal thing. The 6th one that I used to face is ear folding. Now I don't know how many of you have experienced this. So when I used to go to sleep, my ear used to fold in the sleep. And I used to wonder कि ये ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, and इतना दर्द होता था that I used to wake up so many times from my sleep in the night because this is super painful, man. Like imagine you're sleeping like this for hours and this bone hurts a lot. So yeah, that was one of the things that I experienced too, and I did not know that it was a pregnancy symptom. Only after my son was born, I googled what are some of the weird pregnancy symptoms, and two of them that I experienced showed up. One was the folding of my ear, and the other one was a skin tag. Now, the seventh one. This is one of the most scariest symptoms that you can experience. And this happens towards the end of your pregnancy, like maybe towards the last month or so. You can experience a little bit of spotting during this time. When I was pregnant, I did experience that. So I googled it as to why is that happening, and because I was already scared, because for the first 3 months of my pregnancy, I had subchorionic hemorrhage. I've spoken about it in another video, so you can go check that out. So, which is why when I started spotting towards the end, spotting in the sense, बहुत ही even that was scary as hell because I didn't know what to expect and what was going on, and I was so close to my due date. I of course googled it like a mature woman that I am. It said that it is very common to see spotting towards the end of your pregnancy. That's because your cervix starts ripening towards the end of your pregnancy so that it can dilate and your baby can come out. So when it starts ripening, there is a mucus plug on your cervix. So that releases, which is why you can notice some spotting during that time. That's basically a sign that you're very close to your due date. That's all, nothing else. So if you are someone who is facing spotting towards the end of your pregnancy, no need to worry, but if you are concerned, always seek medical help. Don't Google like I did. Please don't. Now this is something that I really had no idea about, okay? So let's say if you're given a due date of 1st of January, but you're still not getting labor pain, please do not wait. If you're not experiencing any contractions, don't wait for too long, not longer than your due date. Always go and get yourself checked by your doctor, because what happens is your placenta also ages. For the lack of better words, let's just say that your placenta also has an expiry date. If it goes beyond that, your placenta will not be able to support the life that is growing within, and that can be harmful for your baby, you, and it can create some serious situations. So to avoid anything like that, always go and get yourself checked. So these were the 8 symptoms that I wanted to talk about and I had no idea about, and I hope all of these have helped you in some way or the other. If you have experienced any weird symptoms during your pregnancy or are going through some, please do comment down below. I would love to read your comments and of course respond to them. If you've watched this video so far, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and give loads of love to my channel because I need it so much.